Hi, everyone. This is Caroline with the Expat Interviews Thriving Abroad, where we give you the opportunity to go all over the globe and meet with people who are living and thriving in other parts of the world in this beautiful globe that we live in. Today, I am really excited to take you to Portugal, a beautiful country in Europe that recently is on everybody's radar. It's on the map. Everybody wants to go to Portugal. And I have an amazing person that's going to tell us a little bit about why you should consider Portugal if that has been on your radar. Thank you so much, Jonathan, who's here with us.
Thank you, Caroline. Thank you, Caroline, for the invitation. And from my side, of course, everything that you told about Portugal, and also the considerations of people that might be interested to visit our country. This is an amazing country because it has a lot of quality living aspects that allow people, when they are in Portugal, to be able to have pleasures and to meet a lot of nice things that Portugal have to offer. We have from the north to the south, and also islands. We have a lot of beautiful places to be visited. Amazing food, of course. Also, yes, it's an amazing food. We have also people here in general, they are all warm, and the hospitality are really people here. If you, for instance, a lot of people that I have, my stepfather that is from Holland. When he came, he went to a place to live with my mom, to Alentejo, that is countryside. And when they went there, it's like everybody treat them like they were living there for 20, 30 years. And when I went there as well for the first time to visit them there, and people treat you in a kind way, always inviting you to go lunch or dinner. It's a warm place to be. Actually, it's people are kind in general. We have a lot of history also, because for people that wants to travel to see some monuments and to try to dig in the history of countries, Portugal have also a lot of things that you will be able to visit if you want to come here to settle for 6 months or 1 year, or just to be here 1 month, or just vacations. You will have a lot of things that is being offered here.
Yeah, where I grew up in the US, we had, the city I grew up in had a very large Portuguese community. So I had never been to Portugal, but I was already introduced to the warm friendliness of the people. Everyone was so friendly and just very curious about, me and others. It was a very nice experience. So, Jonathan, Portugal, if I, decide, all right, I want to check out Lisboa, which is the capital city, can you tell me, what is it like? I mean, can you compare it to maybe another city somewhere? Like Lisboa is like what? Like, is it like New York, Los Angeles? What city would you say?
I think it's a completely different in terms of comparisons with the United States. I don't know. It's maybe because of the buildings in terms of architectural. I have been also in Boston, but I don't know. It's difficult to make a comparison of that level, because
maybe if we say, is it a colonial city? Is it very modern? I mean, is it like, fast-paced, lots of activities, restaurants?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, at the moment, in terms of restaurants, movida, like we said, or things that people want to. We have a mix. We have places that you have top couture. You have a lot of amazing shops and amazing everything that the world has to offer. You will find it in some avenues here in Lisbon. We have amazing restaurants because we grew a lot in the last 10 years, and Portugal in the last 10 years he went up like we all knew that one day this day would come, because Portugal has a lot of things that was amazing. A lot of people came here to visit, but we were not in the radar, let's say it that
That's
way.
true. That's true. Yeah.
But we knew, we always said it in a kind of a joke way, like when they find us, it will be a problem, because we won't have wine to export, olive oil to export, or amazing things that we have here. Because you imagine you are able to travel from the highest point of the north to the lowest place in the south for 4 hours, and you are able to find everything: countryside, beach places. You have historic places. You have new architecture places, and you have a mix of everything. And one of the things that Lisbon, Porto, they kept a lot in the, because, for instance, if you want to build something in Lisbon or in Porto, you have to respect what has been done in the past. And in terms of architectural stuff, they are really tied on that. And for instance, you are able to come here to Lisbon to go to a restaurant for $15, $10, and have an amazing lunch. Or you are able to go to some stars Michelin restaurants that also offers you different quality. But here in Portugal, we have a lot of things that you are able. Lately, we are having a lot of expats across the world that are living in Portugal. Some decided to come to Lisbon because they want a different type of living. Some went to places like Ericeira, that is nearby beaches, that is well known for the beaches, and they are in the tours of surf world tours. And you have people that decided to go to Algarve, that is well known for years because of the weather. It's really near to the north of Africa, so you have a weather that are really the Mediterranean weather all year. You have people that went to the north, for instance, American expats. They are looking also a lot to the north of Portugal lately. They are seeking a lot of opportunities in the countryside, and you have the islands as well, because if you see Azores has a beautiness that is an amazing, is the type of image that you only are able to see it on desktops. Amazing screensavers. So you have Madeira, that is a little bit different, is a little bit different than Azores, but you also very, very beautiful.
Yeah. So a couple of questions I wanted to get in. Getting to Portugal, what type of visa will I get? If, let's say, I want to go and I want to try it out for a few months to see what it's like. When I arrive, what visa can I get as a tourist? Am I able to stay longer than a tourist?
Yeah, you have some visas that you are able to do it. Some that will allow you to just to be here to be working. Now with this nomad digital era that we are living, we have some tech visas that also allow you to be staying here. You have the D7 as well. That is something that people are using a lot. You have other people that want to go right away and be living here, but this is a different type of visas. That is the golden visa, that one that will allow you that in the end of that visa, you will be able to have the Portuguese nationality. You have some opportunities, even in the area of field that I'm working. We have a lot of people that searches for that. Some comes with the need of buying something, and some come with the need of just come here, stay working for a couple of months and see it, because we have a lot of people actually that are coming to Portugal with the aspect of staying here for 6 months and you have a lot of communities, for instance, in Facebook groups or in other social media that allow people to be connected as well and to be always helping each other. So you have a large communities spreading in the social medias that are helping each other with the movements. People, when they come lately, this is one of the aspects that are really good of the social medias, that allows people, when they come to Portugal, they have a lot of people that came in the same situation and will be prompt to help them in that. And when you come here, you will find people from all over the world, and a lot of gatherings, a lot of. Unfortunately, with the pandemics, we lost a lot of that. But it's something that I'm really hoping that till the end of this year we are going to be able to be back on track. But even in the pandemic aspects, Portugal in general, we went through the pandemics quite well. We had 2 months in the beginning of this year, that was January and February, that was not good because we have, as a society, the need of traveling in the Christmas, and most of the people that lives in the cities, they always go to the countryside because they have a background, families, and that was something that occurred in that moment. So we had a tough time, but luckily we are going quite well lately.
That's good to know. What about rentals? If I, want to spend a few months there, I know that you work with a real estate firm.
Yes.
If I'm not ready to buy and I'm looking for rentals, is it pretty easy to find a moderate priced rental in the city?
Yes, we have a lot of things, like, for instance, for us, we have a huge difference of prices, because if we are in the center of Lisbon, you are able to find, let's say it's for 2 bedrooms. Let's start it with this type of example. You are able to find in between 600 till 800. Okay, or you have higher, but I'm going to give you an average. Okay, an average, because of course we have different type of buildings or different type of houses, of course. If we go a little bit, if we go when I say surrounding the city, we are talking about maybe 20 minutes by car. Okay, it's something, and also with transportation, public transportation, we are talking like 30 minutes and 40 minutes. We are able to decrease that price for like a T2 for 500, 450. But that's in Lisbon, we are able to find it like starting for 650, something like that.
Okay,
and
that
you will be
sounds
able to
pretty
find.
reasonable. So if I don't mind going outside of the city a little bit, I can lower the
Yes.
price a little bit. Okay,
Yes.
that sounds good.
Yes.
One of the last things I wanted to ask you is about the language. Portuguese. What if I don't speak Portuguese? Is it easy? I mean, getting around the city, is English spoken, or could I get by without too much Portuguese in the beginning if I don't speak any?
Yes. We had because of the last 6 years, 7 years, we had big booms of tourism, and previously in Algarve was a place that you will be able to easily speak English in any department. Today, in Lisbon, in Porto, you will have some people, of course, in some public, even in some public services, they will struggle to speak English, but they will search for somebody that will help you. That's something that here in Portugal is something that you will be able to have. You have at the moment in Lisbon, in Porto, almost a lot of people speaks English, but that won't be a problem when somebody comes to Portugal, because Portuguese people, we are like people are like very easy. If somebody doesn't speak, you come across somebody, you are asking for some information, and he will not be able to understand you or not able to be speaking English, be sure that he will find somebody that will be speaking English to be helping you. That here people are really easygoing and they will find a way to help. But in general, in Lisbon, in Porto, in the main cities, everybody speaks English, almost. In the services that we are in the need to be across, and you have a lot of expats also living here. You have a lot of people that are living in Portugal that speaks properly English, so it won't be a problem. English, because you will be, if you go to a dentist, you will be able to have people speaking English. If you need to go to a restaurant, you will be people. So it won't be a problem. It's
How,
not like in Holland. Like in
oh yeah,
Holland,
everybody speaks English there, yeah.
it's because in Holland, since I was like 5 years old or 6, everybody speaks English from
Yeah,
starting that age. So, but
yeah.
you will be able to be helped, and a huge amount of people speaks English in Portugal.
Would you say that Portugal is good for families? If I have children, is it safe? Those are some of the questions that people like to know. I mean, will I be okay as a woman if I'm by myself? If I have children, will it be a
Yeah,
safe environment?
we have been in the last years in the top 3 of the most safest places in the world. And that's what, to be honest, in Portugal, like in every place in the world, sometimes some bad things can happen.
Of course.
But we still have the same impact when something comes across that was a normal. Everybody will be like, wow, with it, because it's not normal here in Portugal. Here in Portugal, we are completely safe. You have places that you are able to walk your dog like 2 in the evening, 2 o'clock in the evening, or 3 o'clock in the evening. Where I live, as for instance, sometimes if I have to be working more till 3 o'clock in the morning, if I go to my window, I will be seeing people walking on the street with dogs, or just giving a walk, or I'm sorry, or just having just chilling. And here you don't have problems almost with nothing, to be honest. It might have, we have in the center tourism places, sometimes we have to check out for your wallet because you have some artists that are pickpockets or something. But in general, we don't have that fear. We don't have that need of, we are people, if they feel like, if, for instance, if you come out alone to Portugal, you will be able to do your life completely normally. You don't have to be afraid. You have some areas that people might say, okay, don't go to that area because it's a little bit
Sure. And that's
complicated.
anywhere. That's anywhere.
But in general, we don't have any bad aspects here in terms of crimes or things. It's we have 1 or 2 cases or something, but it's not something relevant.
I'm excited. It sounds like a place I want to put on my list, even though I am where I want to be. But I feel like, Portugal is, what you were saying earlier, is one of those little secrets. It was one of those European secrets that, is starting to come out now, and everybody's discovering that beautiful country. Well, I'm excited. Jonathan, how can we get a hold of you if someone is watching and they would like more information about getting set up, moving to Portugal, maybe buying property or even renting? How can they get a hold of you?
No, I can give you all my contacts, of course, and they can contact me directly. Of course, I will give you my contacts. People today, nowadays, it's more direct and easy to go right away by WhatsApp. If people feel like
Sure.
contacting me by WhatsApp, they can also check our company, that is Rax Boutique Portugal, that we work with a lot of expats and with a lot of people abroad, our clients, because we were one of the first working on visas. We have also we are specialized via one law, not law. We were one of the first ones here to be working also with golden visas, and we have a lot of know-how in that area as well. And we work in the company that I work. One of the things that we always try to do, and we create the link with clients, and afterwards they become our friends. And because we don't see it just as a business, of course, everybody needs to work to pay the, like they say, to pay the rents and things. Like, I'm trying to translate a Portuguese saying, but
right.
it won't be sounding correctly, but okay. But what we do with clients, they start as a client. We for instance, when we sell a house, in the end we still keep that attached to that person. We still hear if they need something afterwards, or to open, how do I open the light or the water, or Jonathan, I had a problem with my door, can you arrange me somebody? Okay. And some of them we go sometimes for dinners or lunch, and we always have this environment. And this is what you will be able to be receiving here in Portugal, because of course, in all countries in the world, we have good and bad persons. You have amazing things to do, some not amazing, some bad things, but in general, I have to tell you, it's not just because I love to be living here. Here is actually a really amazing place to enjoy some holidays, to live for a short period. Nowadays, you will be able as well with Airbnb. You are able to be here for two months or 3 months, whatever you want, and you are. And almost, if we take out December, January, February, we will the all here we have summers, or because sometimes even in the February, sometimes it occurs that you are able to go to the beach. Lately we are in April, that normally we have a lot of rain in April, and we are with 27 degrees or something. And people are starting to use this weekend, people were in the beach, or you have quality, because I'm a believer that sun brings you an energy that is incredible, and here you have that.
I love it. Beach in Portugal with a glass of wine, enjoying.
Yes. That we are normally, we are used to be almost, Portuguese people are more like, we are always out of houses. We are not used to be indoor. Everything that you want to do with Portuguese people, and lunch or dinner will be involved, always.
Oh, I
even
like
if,
that.
even if sometimes I need to go to other places in Portugal, and I tell them like, okay, I will go there and we'll have a meeting. If I tell them that is 10 o'clock in the morning, they will tell me right away, okay, so afterwards we go to lunch, have a glass of wine, nice cheese, and then we will eat something, because you have amazing fish in Portugal. You have amazing meats. We have a lot of amazing solutions for vegetarian people as well, because we have a lot of biologic agriculture here in Portugal, and the quality of products. But a lot of things you will have to come here to find it.
Well, I am going to make you our official ambassador to Portugal. Because you sold me. I'm sold. Thank you so much, Jonathan, for taking the time out to share your beautiful country with us. And hopefully people will be connecting with you soon to go and experience some of the beauty and the pleasure of seeing and being in Portugal. Thank you.
Yes, and it has been a pleasure also for me. And everybody, if they need something to just, or they just have an information that they would like to know, for real, they can just message me. Don't contact me only if you need something on the real estate. Out of that area, you can contact me as well. I will help. I'll be able to help, because we are here one for each other. So that's the way I see life, and that's the way it is.
You're
Okay.
good people. You're good people, Jonathan.
No, you're welcome. You're
Muito
welcome.
obrigado.
De nada, de nada, de nada.